Greetings and salutations. It's your favorite flower, Daisy here, coming to you with that Loc Journey update. Woo woo! So we are officially 2 years and 11 months in. Next month is August. That means next month is the Loc's-versary now. Okay, but we not about to get too hyped right now because it's not the date yet, okay? So let's just hop right into it with these changes. So we've actually got a good 4 changes to talk about. All right, okay. So the first one is the length. Now, it amazes me, and I know it amazes y'all. You know, we be talking about it in the DMs on Instagram, like, this length is ridiculous. I'm gonna do a 360, but just peep this. Like, what in the world? Like, from little 2-strand twist coming out my head to like barely can put it up into a ponytail into this. This is a remarkable experience, and I just want to shout out, you know, to that change, the length. Starting on my 3-year mark, I will be doing length checks, and that's basically when, you know, every time I do a Loc Journey update, I'm going to be checking the length to see how much it's grown since the last update, because I think now it's necessary. Now it's time to keep track, you know, you feel me? So that's the first change, is length. The second change, y'all, the dryness is so real. I've literally oiled once since the last time I washed and retwist, and I'm gonna give you dates and all that later in the video, but I've only oiled once, and that was literally today, July 17th. Oh, it's the 18th. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. It's a lot in my head right now. Okay. No, but yeah, I've only oiled once, and that was today, and I don't know what it is. Honestly, I don't know. It's a lack of care toward that aspect of my Loc Journey. I don't know. I have to start oiling it, because I'm really noticing like dryness, and it's to the point where like if I scratch, like there's hair falling out, like not like a lot, like, but you know, little strands, like I could go like this and boom, like a piece of hair, like, you know. And I'm not saying that that's connected to me not oiling, but I like to, like I said, I think of my hair as like, I think of me as like a plant, and these are like the leaves, like the roots, and so the water and the oil is like moisturizing the soil, which is my scalp. And so yeah, I just need to oil more. Y'all already know how it is with the planes. No, but yeah, I definitely need to oil more. That's a change that I have still yet to incorporate, but just be patient with me, guys. Don't follow my lead. Oil your scalp. Okay. Another change, which is a little bit concerning to me, is that I feel like I'm noticing like some thinning in my locks. Now, how my locks work is that towards the front, they're a little bit more smaller, they're manageable, and then like in the back, there's like these like the fat, thick locks, you know. And so I know I've been like curling my hair with the pipe cleaners a lot, and I've been like retwisting like the front of the rolls and things like that, and now I feel like I'm starting to experience the beginning of the thinning. The beginning of the thinning. Try saying that 3 times fast, okay? And it's not a lot, it's just this one right here, and I'm about to get close right now. This, you can't really see up to my roots that much, but like look at the rest of the lock compared to like what it's getting to. This part right here, definitely I feel like that's the beginning of the thinning. I am so not trying to have thinning, and let me just address a couple of things, because a lot of people ask me, well, Daisy, like, how did you get thick locks? I feel like it's a combination of 3 things, and the first thing is just genetics. I was born with this hair. My dad's side of the family, we got thick, coarse hair, so I think that that's a part of the reason why my hair and my locks are turning out thick. The second thing I think is your hair type. Now, I'm still kind of getting comfortable, and I'm still learning what my specific hair type is, but I've looked on some websites and I've seen pictures, and I think I'm more of like, I'm on the 4C side. I have really kinky hair. Like, it's curly, but I think it's more on the kinky side than the curly side. Feel free to let me know in the comments what you guys think my hair type is, but I'm leaning more towards 4C. So the second thing I feel like results to thick locks is just simply the hair type that you have. You know, that's also, you have to take that into consideration when you are about to lock or as you are locking. It's very important to know your hair. And also the parting size. Now this one I put like a question mark next to my notes, because I feel like, okay, so for example, let's say I had sister locks. Yeah, like they would be small, but ultimately my hair would still be thick. You see what I'm saying? So I feel like the parting, it may or may not have something to do as to why my locks are so thick. Because another one of my theories is like, you know, people who freeform who have less than like 50 locks, right? I feel like, let's say I got this chunk of locks and then I like retwisted it, my part size would be this, like all of that. And so ultimately, as I'm retwisting and it's budding and locking into what's already there, this is gonna mat together, and then boom, you have like this thick ass lock. That's why I feel like parting is also a part of why my locks are so thick. And these are just theories, logical theories that just make sense to me in my head. And I'm kind of bad with explaining what's in my head out into words, so if that was kind of confusing, I apologize. And like the last theory that I have as to why I have thick locks is just because of the routine. I get that I don't oil it a lot, but I just think the fact that I take care of it when it needs to be taken care of. I'm not oversaturating it with all these products and stuff. I keep it natural and I let my hair do its thing. You guys already know how I am about that. I think that also plays a part as to why I have thick locks. That's a change that I have definitely noticed, is that just the thinning of like the more front locks. And I know why. It's because I focus more on the front when I'm not trying to retwist and wash the whole thing, but I'm trying to look a little crisp, a little fancy. But if this is the result, I'm ending that right now. I'm not curling my hair. I'm not doing anything until this 3-year mark, y'all. Like for real, for real. The last change, which is like very small, but it's still big, but it's small, is the twist pattern. You know, again, I did not expect me to be like damn near 3 years in and then I'm still seeing a twist pattern. Now I do see my hair locking, yes, but towards the end I do still see the twist pattern, and it's literally in the ends, and I'm gonna do a close-up right now. Like, you see that little ridge right there? Like, you can still see it forming at the bottoms. Let's come on this side. This side is like, especially this one, oh my god, like you see that little dip right there? So like the twist patterns at the bottom, I'm seeing that my hair is starting to coil around the twist, locking essentially, but it's still there. And that's kind of cool, honestly, because I thought that it would have happened sooner, but it's not. It's still locking in the process. So take its time, baby. We're taking our time. So that's all I have for you guys today as far as changes. DLL is doing fabulous. I've added more hair to the shell, so I've had no problems with that. It hasn't fallen off. Alvin and the Chipmunks are doing fabulous. You guys will see them during the 360. Moving on to the routine, what have I been doing? How has me and my locks been rocking? Okay, how have we been rocking? Let me know if y'all get tired of me. I could tone it down. I could bring it down a notch. No, but okay. So in the last update, which was May 30th, I said that those were the results of the May 3rd wash and retwist. From May 3rd, and then we have like the May 30th, you know, Loc Journey video, the results of this May 3rd. The next time I retwisted was July 7th. And what you are looking at today is the result of the July 7th wash and retwist. Now, as I mentioned earlier, because of the thinning, I'm not touching my hair this month. I mean, July is almost over. In about 2 weeks, I could rock out the retwist for 2 more weeks. And then August, definitely expect me back with a lock update for that 3-year mark. But yeah, I'm not touching my hair again. Same products, washing with the African Black Soap by Shea Moisture. And I didn't know if this was worth mentioning because I thought it was like a small change, but I'm gonna mention it anyway. At the July 7th wash and retwist, I went to Walmart and I looked for the African Black Soap and they didn't have any more. So then I went to the hair section and they had the same thing, but they just called it a shampoo bar, I guess specifically for your hair. But see, my theory is that, you know, if it's all natural, if it's plant-based, the thing that I use on my hair, I can use on my face. Whatever I use on my hair and my face, I feel like I should be able to use on my body. So I mean, I still feel like it's the same. I don't know what the difference was between the regular one and the the shampoo, because it gave me the same results. But still washing with the African black soap, still oiling with the Jamaican castor oil. Again, I go back and forth between the Jamaican castor oil, mango papaya flavor, and the tea tree oil. But honestly, I'm starting to miss the argan oil that I originally started my journey with. So I'm probably more than likely going to get that after those 2 oil bottles run out. Still sleeping with my little red satin pillow. Oh no, not the pillowcase, the sleeping cap. However, it has a hole in it now, and I don't know how it got there. It doesn't come off at night still, but I'm gonna have to get a new sleeping cap. But I still sleep with it on every night. That didn't change. Lastly, like I said, I only oiled once in between July and today, July 7th and July 18th. So only oiled once, and that's about it. So yeah, that's about it for as far as like the Loc Journey update. I'm about to give y'all this 360 though. So this is the front. Let me come a little closer. Ooh, all right, no glasses. To the front. Eep. What it do, what it do. So yes, it has been a pleasure. That's all I've got today with my Loc Journey update. A few cool remarks. One, if you guys could please let me know how you all like, one, how do you like me recording outside, because I know we've got outside and natural noises that we can't control here. And two, how do you like me being outside with no music? I used to get like a lot of, well, not a lot of comments, but like it was consistent that like my music was too loud in the background and it was hard to hear me. So please let me know how you like this setting. Let me know how you guys like the whole no music in the background. And yeah, I'd like to know y'all's opinion on that. And also, I think that this was pretty cool and I want to share with you guys. So this was my second to last page of my Loc journal. I have one more page left, and I'm taking that as a sign from Mama Nay that this is going to be the 3rd year Loc'versary update note page, and then boom, I'm done. As you can see here, it says Loc Journey, intro my story. And this is literally where I started. So this notebook and I, this Loc journal and I, we've come a long way. We've come a long way, and I feel a little bit nostalgic. That's what I'm talking about. So yes, the next time you guys see me, it will be 3 years locked. Now, a little bit of a disclaimer, I'm going to warn you now. I have not been like recording and documenting like the changes like how I did like in the first year. I know for my 2-year Loc'versary I showed you guys all the Snapchat videos, but I don't use Snapchat no more. It's just Instagram and YouTube. So I mean, like, I don't have any videos or like timeline things to show you in between. I do apologize about that. But yeah, that's about it. Thank you all. Thank you guys so much for coming back. If you actually came back, hit that subscribe button, but only if you want to. Only if you want to. You feel me? Only if you want to. Be easy. Be breezy. Be you. Because who else can you really be, you know? Peace. Much love.